Did you know the Tudors didn't give gifts at Christmas, but on New Year's Day, and that it was the most political day of the entire festive season? I'm historian and author Claire Ridgway, and for day 3 of my Tudor Christmas Advent series, we're stepping inside the glittering and very strategic world of Tudor gift giving. Because for the Tudors, a gift wasn't just a gift. It was diplomacy. It was ambition. It was loyalty made visible or withheld. And no one understood that better than Henry VIII. Imagine it, New Year's Day, still and cold, and the King's privy chambers buzzing like a beehive. King Henry VIII rises, he dresses in his finest, and then he sits on his footsheet, his ceremonial bed, wrapped in ermine. The trumpets sound throughout the palace. This is the signal. The king is ready to receive his gifts. According to the ordinances of his father, Henry VII, and carried on magnificently by Henry VIII, the ceremony is precise. The Queen's messenger enters first, then the nobles in strict order of rank, then the ladies, and finally anyone hoping to catch the king's favour or to keep it. Every single gift is recorded by clerks in what we call the New Year's gift roll, a public document of power, favour and politics. And if the king refused your gift, well, that was a very clear message and, well, usually not a good one. Just ask Queen Catherine of Aragon. New Year 1532, Catherine of Aragon sends Henry a gold cup, a respectful traditional gift. Henry VIII refuses it, and he does so publicly. But who does he accept gifts from with smiles and warmth that year? Anne Boleyn, the woman he was preparing to make his queen. A big message. That year, Anne gave Henry a dazzling set of richly decorated Pyrenean boar spears. In return, Henry showered her with hangings of cloth of gold, cloth of silver, and embroidered crimson satin. The message? Anne was now the woman at the centre of his world, and Catherine was out. A year later, in 1533, his gifts to Anne were even more lavish. Gilt plate, flagons, basins, bowls, spoons, ewers, candlesticks, silver and gold enough to outfit a small treasury. And Anne responded in true queenly style, with a magnificent silver gilt table fountain designed by Hans Holbein the Younger. A piece so spectacular that 3 naked female figures poured rosewater from their breasts. That's the level of symbolism we're dealing with. The Tudors didn't exchange festive gifts at Christmas. Christmas was for feasting, worship and merrymaking. New Year's Day at court was for securing favour, displaying loyalty, showing your rank, reminding the monarch of your importance and signalling your alliances. Even the act of sending the gift was political. The person who delivered it, the messenger, received a cash reward based on the status of the giver. It was reciprocity on a royal scale. And the gift rolls are a who's who of Tudor ambition. Maria Hayward's work on the gift rolls shows money was the most common gift, plate, vessels, bowls, salts, spoons was the next, and on average Henry VIII received about 181 gifts each new year, and every single one was recorded. John Hussey wrote of Henry VIII standing by a cupboard while clerks listed every item, with high-ranking men like Sir John Russell and the Earl of Hertford watching closely. It was pure theatre. So what did the Tudors give? Some examples from across the reigns. Mary Tudor, the king's sister, once gave Henry VIII a pair of writing tables with a gold whistle. Princess Mary gave young Edward VI a red satin embroidered coat. Elizabeth sent her little brother a handmade cambric shirt. Cardinal Pole gave Queen Mary I a stunning silver gilt salt with an enamelled stone of Job. Robert Dudley gave Elizabeth I a wristwatch, very early for the period, in 1571. And Sir Philip Sidney, seeking to get back into favour, gave Elizabeth I a gold jewel shaped like a whip. And the monarch generally reciprocated, and the return gift mattered just as much because it showed just who was in favour. Henry VIII typically gave silver gilt plate, ornate vessels, goblets, or items of jewellery. The values signalled precisely how much he valued you. Elizabeth I could be equally symbolic. Her gift to Robert Dudley one year was a beautiful gold ring, enamelled black, with a diamond-cut lozenge-wise and the letters ER for Elizabeth Regina. A treasure and a message. But gift-giving was just part of the day. James IV of Scotland woke up to New Year ballads sung by chapel clerks. Henry VII held a great banquet at noon. And Henry VIII's court erupted into a day of masks, dancing, dice and card games, plays, mumming and rich feasting. But the day always began with that ritual of gifts, which was the political heartbeat of the Tudor festive season. Thank you for joining me for day 3, and if you've enjoyed stepping behind the scenes of Tudor gift giving, please do give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. And tell me in the comments, which Tudor monarch would you like to give a gift to? And what kind of gift would that be? Tomorrow we'll move from presents to games. See you then.